Hello, hello, hello. Are we live? Got to make sure if we are live and direct. If we are live and direct. So I'm checking to make sure we are live and direct. If we are, give a few minutes for people to join because it takes a little bit of time. I think it's doing the exact same thing as it did last time. Is it connecting? Maybe it's my phone with LinkedIn. I'm not sure why it's doing that. To make sure we are live and direct. If we are. We are. So you have to just give it a few minutes, and it seems like it joins. So I just want to make sure that we are live. We are live and live and live. Okay. And I believe we are live on YouTube. Fabulous. Okay, so I want to just make sure we've got a few people joining. People are on, people are joining. Okay, Loretta Grace, are you here? Are you here? Let's just see who is here. Drop where you are from in a chat if you are on, so I can know that there are people here. Just giving a few people time because the notifications will go out. Okay. I can see some people. Let me know where you are watching from in the chat. Yeah, if you are ready to make money through AI, right? AI money. AI money, AI money, AI money. Come on, drop it in the chat, AI money. So I can make sure that we've got people here. Wait a few minutes just to make sure. On it, yes. Okay, hi Brandy. Hey. Hi Masanda. Hi Candice. Yes, I'm loving it. Hey Bolanle. Hey Irvin. Is your screen black? No, my screen is not. Well, there is black, but can you see me? Yes, AI money, Candice. That's what we're talking about. AI money, AI money. Okay, Manchester in the his house. Anastasia, hello from Jamaica, from JA. Give it to them, give it to them. Okay. Enough of the preamble. Just wanted to make sure that there's people join because the notifications are going out. So we can make sure that people are present. Oh, I'm excited too, Brandy. I am excited. Jackie, nice to meet you. AI money, AI money, AI money. So let us get on, okay? Because I want to utilize this hour powerfully. I'm here to show up. You've given me your time, so I honor your time, and I want to make sure that in this one session, if I want to make sure that literally these key things are done, you are able to, one, believe that it is possible to begin to make passive income with AI. You do not have to be technical. You do not have to be a coder. You do not have to have design skills. All you have to do is be able to utilize a few AI tools, put them together, and be able, when you show up consistently, start making passive income. Money doesn't grow on trees, people. Money doesn't come like that. But there's a compounding effect. If you focus on one thing over time, you do it well, yeah, that's a guaranteed outcome that you'll begin to attract the money that is desired. Okay. So put AI money in the chat. Hi Denise. Hi Denise. Big up to the London folks. Okay, it's 10 p.m. here. I know it's about 5 p.m., 2 p.m., 1 p.m., even 8, maybe 5 a.m. somewhere else in the world. So hello to those here. Hello to those that are going to watch the replay. So I'm speaking to you if you are a creator, a professional, an entrepreneur, anybody who is interested in AI, understands right now in the creator economy that content in particular is important to master. Because when you have mastered the ability to create engaging, scroll stopping content, you'll be able to bring in customers, right? Because it's all about how you turn people that don't know you, people who've never met you before, but people who are interested in the solution that you have to their problem, to their pain, to their issue, how you convert them into paying customers, be it a product, be it a service, whatever it is, how can you do that? That has been going on way before AI came into the fore. However, what AI or artificial intelligence has done, specifically generative AI has done in the last 2 years, it has meant that people like you and I who maybe cannot afford a designer, cannot afford a social media team, feels social media is quite overwhelming, isn't able to use Canva in a very, in the best way, hasn't got the design skills, can create engaging, scroll stopping content. If you've seen my content, for most of you have been, right, you might assume that I am creatively in tuned in that area. You might feel like, oh, I've got a filmmaking background, I've got a design background. Hell to the no. I can't draw an apple. I cannot draw to save my life. I can't color in properly. I'm technically, I would say I'm kind of colorblind. I'm not good with colors. I'm not good with all of that. I've always paid for designers, web developers, UI and UXs. That has always been it. Paid for social media managers, etc., etc. Right? But even the last year, I made a concerted effort to invest in AI, predominantly self-taught, literally try and error. And now I can create content. I've got more content than I can even display and show. Yeah. And not only am I able to create content like that, right? I can create it with ease. It saves me time. I used to spend hours scrolling through Instagram trying to look at images or videos that I can repurpose and repost. No more and no more and no more. Okay. So all of you guys are here. I want you guys to confirm and write AI money, right? You are here because you want to know, how can I begin to make an AI powered income, right? How can I begin to start making passive income, right? To start, there's a bit of effort in the beginning, but you create a nice automation. You'll be able to create daily, weekly content, in this case, AI music, that can begin to bring you money. Hey, Talifa, so good seeing you. Arnie, you can't hear me. Okay, can people hear me? Can people hear me? I want to make sure people can hear me. So I can hear myself on the thing. So you might have to go in and out. It can be a little bit funny. So let me show you something, right? Let me show you something so you can begin to see what has been disrupting, right? Right now, AI is a disruptor. It's a massive disruptor. Okay.
Sales.
Okay, let's make sure. Put that there.
Xania Monet is getting a lot of attention in the music industry. Xania recently ranked pretty high on the Billboard charts, including #1 in R&B digital song sales. Xania Monet is now has a multi-million-dollar record deal. Xania is also not a real person. The artist you're seeing and hearing about, it's generated by artificial intelligence. We're told Xania's creator is a woman named Talisha Nikki Jones, who will reveal herself soon. But for Artist Life this week, we did get in touch with the man who says he's the AI artist's manager.
Did you see that? So a woman called, I think they said Tabitha or something like that, right? Black woman has created an AI artist called Xania Monet and has signed a record deal of £3 million. And guess what? That artist does not even exist. It does not even exist. Okay? Let me play you some of the music so you can hear.
Show respect, didn't need diamonds, just some damn consistency. And it's crazy how cheap I priced my piece. I gave you my heart, all you had to do was hold it. But you kept dropping it like it was stolen. Wasn't asking for much, but I guess even that was too heavy for the hands you had.
Look at that. Look at that, right? We said R&B is dead, but it seems like AI R&B is alive and kicking. So to create a Xania Monet, probably not saying her name right, a Xania Monet, does not take a lot of money. So AI has reduced the barrier of entry. Let's be very real. To start a business, even a digital online business, used to take a couple of grand, right? You have to get the website, to do market research. You might have to pay for ads. You have to get the product, the merchandise, depending on whatever it is that you are trying to do. It took a significant investment. It may not be as much as like a physical store, like a restaurant, but it took investment. And being someone who has started and stopped multiple brands, businesses, whether it's products, whether it's service, right? Nearly even bought a physical location, right? Had an events business. I've done, you name it, I've done it, right? It always took a bit of an investment. Of course, time, effort, money, no sleep, but there was a significant investment. Now I can start businesses more or less free, or within the hundreds, if that. I can literally start businesses at that price. Now, it doesn't matter. Anyone can start a business. It's all about sustaining the business, being it successful, bringing in consistent cash flow, right? AI can help that, but we're just talking about the fact that AI has reduced the barrier of entry, that you and I don't have to take out a loan. Yeah, one of my businesses that made £3 million in 1 year, I took out a loan. In 1 year, I took out a 2K loan from a previous community, and I flipped that into over £200,000 within a year. So, and it was a non-interest loan, we thank God, right? So I have done that. At the time, I just did not have any free, like any money, and I took out a loan, and I worked it out, and I was able to flip that. Now I wouldn't even need 2K. I probably need 10% of that, maximum £200, if that, to start a viable business. Okay. So I want you to understand the power. I want you to begin to visualize. I want to give you everyone 1 minute to visualize. Close your eyes, and I want you to think about right now. If you at the end of this masterclass, and you need to watch it back again, okay? Say, you know what? I'm just going to do this. I'm going to spend this weekend. We're hitting Thursday. Some of you guys are already Thursday. Some of you guys are approaching the evening. Some of us are already Wednesday night. In 2 days' time, we're going to have the weekend. If you decide for the next weekend, this weekend, I'm going to spend the next 48 hours just going over what Ngozi has says. By Monday, latest by Wednesday, I can guarantee this, you can have your first AI artist ready. Can't say you make money yet, but you can have your first AI artist ready to go on your social media platforms, because joining LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram is free. Right? Building audience is hard. That one I granted, but creating the asset that you're going to be pushing forward is no longer costing you thousands of pounds. So I just really wanted to make that clear, because this is not something that is for next week. It's for even next month. It is for right now. There is no point doing this, yeah, and being like, oh, this is really good information. No. Translate this and liquidate this into money. Every single one of you can begin to make money within the next month to 3 months if you take the action today. So I've said all of that to now begin to show you what you can do. So you have seen Xania Monet. Xania Monet is not difficult to do, okay? I prepared some things just to make today's session not take too long. But first and foremost, you will need ChatGPT open, right? I use ChatGPT as my preferred LLM, but you can use Claude, you can use Gemini, you can use whatever LLM you prefer to use, okay? But I prefer to use ChatGPT. So I just want to quickly show you something so you can just actually see this. AI singer, okay, it's not showing me. It was basically saying AI singer Xania Monet has signed a $3 million deal. I just wanted it to be shown right there, but it wants to be doing, pay for this. That's fine. Okay. So what we're going to do is we are going to start with a prompt, because we have to start with an image. Okay, we start with an image. I've already got in the songs. Yeah. So let me actually play you some of the songs first. Actually, that's what I probably will do. I will play some of the songs first. Um, so you can hear there's a snippet of the songs that I have created. And now to create a song is very, very simple. So listen to me, write this down. Because I'm not showing you this just because of the length, because of time. Because we can be here an hour and a half. I want to make sure I'm done in an hour, okay? Because I respect your time and I respect my time. So what you simply do, very, very simple. Some of you have your own lyrics. It really is up to you, right? Some of you might have like a former love that you were, used to be a songwriter or a singer or what have you. That is totally fine. But I literally get ChatGPT to do the heavy lifting. So I put in, I want to create a song with lyrics. This is the type of song. So I love Afro beats and grime. I'm from the UK, so grime is like grime is grime. But I love the Afro fusion grime. There was a particular period in time in 2011 or 2012, 2015 to 2018 where Afro funky house was big. So that's kind of the genre that I love to create music in. So I typically say in Afro fusion, Afrobeat, grime kind of style. This is the theme that I want to write about. Sometimes I literally give it a whole heap of things because I got a lot of content. So I can just put in a LinkedIn post that I did. I can put in, I can talk to it. So whatever it is, or you can put in lyrics, then it will create you the lyrics, right? If you're not happy with it, you amend it. But it will create you the lyrics. It will give you the style prompt. Then you put it into 11 Labs or Udo or Suno, whatever AI music generator, right? And you can even do it for free. You don't have to pay for it, but obviously to get the best quality, you want to pay for it. And it doesn't cost no more than less than £20 or $20 a month. So for $20 a month, you can be generating hundreds of music a month. So that's the first thing. So you create your song. It doesn't have to be rocket science. Exactly, Loretta. We make things complicated. Now, I do appreciate that most people want to gatekeep knowledge. I'm not here to gatekeep knowledge. I'm here to show you the knowledge that I have received, that I'm still learning, that I want to show you that it's benefited me. Yeah. Right now, money is being made via AI. I have AI employees working right now as I speak to you. When I sleep, AI is working for me. So now the question is, can I show you my thing? I might have to do it like this. So bear with me. I'm still getting used to Restream. So let me do this. I've got to do that. How do I? Sorry, I need to. Okay. So let me know if you can hear this. I'm going to play one of the songs. You can just get the feel of the song. Yeah, one of the songs.
No camera, no excuses. Just my avatar, just my voice. Message delivered. You ready? Let's go. I got my hair avatar. Yeah, building my future, we going for cash flow, freedom, me, that's the vibe. Let's go, my business, watch me ride. I got my hair avatar. Yeah, building my future, we.
I just want to make sure that I'm not dancing and you guys can't hear me because I could be dancing and nobody is hearing the music. So let me risk it and play another tune and then come and check the chat to hopefully people can hear the
no delay, no fear, no lie. I know be fat, future day now. We go scale, we dey flex, we dey bow. I know be fat, just the way we dey move. Cash flow rising, we got something to prove. On the side hustle grind to the boardroom groove. If you sleep on the way, then you got nothing to lose. I know be fat, no be fat. Future day now, future day now. Profit go mad, profit go mad.
Okay, I don't think you want to just watch me dance here. What a vibe, right? What a vibe. So Suno, SUNO, is the app that I predominantly use. Okay, SUNO. It is a bop in a half, right? It's a bop in a half. So those music, I'm telling you, we could hear that on the radio. Now, what you do next is really important. So once you've got a banging tune, yeah, you've got a banging tune that you're happy with. Remember, you can monetize these tunes. They could be on Spotify, they can be in Apple Music, right? With a click of a button. So if you do it for free, you can't commercialize the music. So something to bear in mind that you can't commercialize the music for free, right? So if you want to commercialize your music, which you want to, then you got to make a small investment of 20 quid or $20 a month, and you can then commercialize the music. Yeah. So we've got the music, we've got the lyrics. Now, what I do, this is a trick. This is a trick. You created your lyrics in a chat. Within that same chat, ask it based on the chat to give you a prompt to create your image, right? That makes sense to do. So you want it to create your image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I've already got my images. You're going to decide for me, right? But I'm going to show you how you can create your images. So I'm actually going to do two things. I'm going to create two things. I already created the image, but I want to give you an example of how to do it. So you've got a prompt, right? And so for those that you don't know, True Tones is my bias-free AI video and image generation platform for the global majority. Okay, so this is where I create all my images, all my videos in this tool itself, and you can join this now. My admin will put it in the chat. She'll put it in the chat, the link. So if you guys join up, sign up. I've got people already using it, using True Tones here. So I want it to be 9/16. Why? Because Instagram, TikTok are 9/16, and LinkedIn can do that as well. So I want to maximize those short social media apps because I'm not going to do the whole song. The whole point is you play a clip of the song so people can actually go to Spotify to listen to the whole song. So I don't have to do a 16:9 YouTube video. I'm doing a short, maybe 20 to 40-second clip of a 2-minute song that I create. So you post in your prompt for your image. That is going to be for the photorealistic one. Yeah. And then I want to do a Pixar one. You could also do a 3D Pixar, a 2D animate. It really is up to you. Now, of course, Xania Monet is a realistic one, and people do tend to like that. But you can carve out your own lane and say, you know what? You can create music for children. You can create Christian music. You can create gospel music. That, oh my God, it's like, there is a lane. Basically, AI music is a thing. There's AI rock music, AI pop music, AI R&B music. There is different lanes that you can take. So you want to just scan. You want to scan the landscape and say, okay, are there any children music going on? So look at some of the images, right? Look at some of the images that you can see. I don't know if I go to stop sharing that with thing, you've got to. Sometimes it's easier to share the entire screen. You just don't want to share. Also share system audio. You just need to make sure that's it. I think everything up is fine, but I just need to make sure the screen that I'm sharing, am I doing it on the right screen? Okay. So we can just see the images quickly. I've already got an image, but you can see the image. You can just see the images, all right? That is your character ready. You've got a still image, and now you can animate that character. Okay. And then if I were doing a Pixar one, this is going to be live in the next couple of days. So our Pixar is going to be available this weekend. So you can create Pixar images. So as that's doing, what I want to show you is some of the images that I've already created. Okay, delete that. I want to show you some of the images that I've already created, and I want you to tell me which one you like. Which one is it easier? Okay, so that's one image. That's a photorealistic one. Yeah, take that, exit that off. That's a Pixar one. So that's one. This is number one. This is number two. So I'm going to put it like that. There's another Pixar one, number three. Going to leave it like this so we can put them all in. And number four. But the reason why, because obviously it's male singer singing and rapping type of thing. So let me know which one you prefer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So 1, yeah. So you've got to choose one between 1 and 4 and 2 and 3, because I'm doing one that's Pixar. For the AI Avatar song, I'm going to choose between these two. For the other song, AI is not a fad, because AI is not a fad, it's here to stay. Between these two, yeah. So 1 and 4 and 2 and 3. Let me know. Just drop it in the chat, and then I'm going to choose the one that gets the most votes. So let's check out what we've created. The Pixar one that we created. This is another Pixar one that we've created just now. Yeah, look at the image. Ah, beautiful. We trained this model specifically as well on Global Majority Pixar to make it really, really good images, all right? You can just see. Let me stop sharing for now. How do I stop sharing? Stop sharing. Yeah, Lovable AI, it helps you. It's a no-code platform. So just to be clear, Lovable AI is a no-code platform to create your apps there. It's pretty good, but there's better tools out there, I believe. Yeah, better tools out there. Lovable, you've got to connect it to different. They've got a really good, beautiful UI and UX, but there are better tools out there that you can create stunning websites and web apps that I use. So even what created the tool that created True Tones, we didn't use Lovable, but Lovable is a good tool. Okay, so I've got 1, 1. I've got 4, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1 and 4, 1, 4, 3 and 4. So basically, I know 4 is winning because I just bare forwards. I just said bare forwards bare times. Now, okay, 1, 1. So I think 1. So basically, 1 and 4 seems to be winning. Okay, so we're going to do 1 and 4. Okay, we're doing 1 and 4. And if you're catching the replay, still put it in as well, yeah, because it would have been just good to see which ones were preferred. So let's go back. Let me share my screen again so I can actually remember which one's 1 and 4. Which one is 1 and 4? Oh, really? 1 and 4. These two. Hold on, I think this is photorealistic. Hold on. I did get it right. Yeah, 1 and 4. Okay, 1 and 4. Was I doing right? Bit confused. Okay, 1 definitely. Then when you say 4, it has to be between 2 and 3 is a Pixar, because this is photorealistic. So these two are photorealistic, and then these two. Sometimes the images can be mixed of looking at photorealistic and Pixar. But yeah, this is 2 photorealistic, so you can't have 1 and 4. 1, and one of them has to be a Pixar. Thank you. The images are beautiful. Let me just check my phone as well. It makes it easier. 3. So you're thinking 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you're liking that one. 3. So I'm going to choose. Okay, 3 and 4. Okay, I'm going to choose 1 and 3. Wow. Okay. Gotta say, I thought you guys gonna like him. He's kind of tall and he's looking like he's a 6 foot. Okay, we got like in a little afro thing. Okay, I liked him. I'm not gonna lie. I think I liked him. Yeah, I liked him. I liked the kind of swag he was holding. Okay, we say goodbye to that person, goodbye to that person. So we're ticking 1 and 3, okay? So we've got images. So you're gonna see me. I'm gonna be doing this both, right? So you can see how I work, but you're gonna see both. Just because I want to show you both Pixar and things. So we probably run over a little bit just because this is actually really now creating AI stuff. So what I might do, guys, I'm checking on my phone, but I'm going to be going into. I'll be talking through what I do, but I can't be going back and forth between the shared thing at the moment because I'm actually getting to work now. So okay, I'm choosing this one. I'm choosing that one. Yeah, cool. So I need to make sure that cool. So what do I do next? Okay. So I want to animate this. So this prompt is right now only available for those that have gone through my training. So if you want this, you can go through my training. But we do have a amazing thing that's happening in November that I'm going to share shortly. So what I'm saying is I want to animate this image so that I can lip sync the character. The reason why I'm saying that, I'm just adding an extra thing to what I've already created as a prompt, just because such a blatant black name, right, Jamal, right? We've been so stereotypical out here. Just because I want to do the photorealistic one first. Because I want to, what's the word? Just to make it easier for myself. So icons, so I can see which one did we choose. So this guy. So I want to make sure that the person's mouth is moving. I want to make sure the person's mouth is moving. You're going to see me do double because I've got to basically do the exact same thing. All right. Let me just copy paste that. Copy the same thing, but this time just put 3D Pixar. Which one did we choose? I think you guys chose this one. So now, what you're gonna have to watch it, because obviously I'm going at Speedy Gonzalez, yeah. So you will have to actually watch this back. So then I'm gonna get myself ready for something. I've got to do a thing to get there, because this is what's going to show you. So this is the bit that's going to take a little bit long. I'm doing it live and direct. So we're going to be doing what we call a start and end frame. Start and end frame. But before that, I really have got to do something as well. Hold on a minute. And this is how I actually work, literally. I will have like several tabs open of the same thing to do this several times. Okay, yes, Dana, please do that. Yeah. Which one did we choose? I can't remember how he looked like. I've got to remind myself of the image. Okay, let's start with this guy. Just remembering how he looks like. Okay, it's this one. So you're going to see it. So what I'm going to have to do is I want to get a consistent character from him. Yeah. So I'm going to save the character. I want to create a consistent character. So I want him to be in like a different position. Yeah. So same character, have him bending down with his hands out. Yeah, so that's working. Okay, so right now I'm just wanting to, if it doesn't, why is it doing it like that? You know what? I'll make it work like that. So sometimes it can be a bit variable. Let me refresh that again. Yeah, I've got it like that. I want it like that. I want him keep 9 by 16 dimensions. Have him bending down with hands out. So sometimes you just got to go back and forth. Obviously, with my own tool, sometimes you do whatever tool you use. Obviously, True Tones is the tool to use, but you got to go back and forth. So as I'm doing that, right, I will. Do you know what? It's fine. What I will do, there's a way of putting it in the edit. That is completely fine. So what I might do is I will change it up, and then in the edit I will make it. What do you call it? Okay, have him standing up. Have him standing up, holding his jacket. So it might be a bit of a bug. We just got to make sure I tell my business partner to make sure next time it can keep it 9:16. Every time we do an edit, an update, sometimes it happens because I was able to do this before with one of the videos that you guys saw last week. I was able to do it. Before. Okay, so I'm going to just leave it like that because of time. Yeah, so what we're going to do is the same thing here. I've just got to do all of them at the same time. So I am going to go to, again, my gallery. I just got to remember what was the image that we chose. I've got to go back to here. Got to go back to the image that we chose because it's trying to remember how it looks. It was this one. It was this one. So this was the image that we chose. Okay. I think it's this one, yeah. And then save character as well. So they might do the exact same thing where, okay, it was already this. So what I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to have him bending down. I can't think of anything quickly, but keep character the same. Have him. Any questions? Put it down in the chat. Bending down. I'm going super fast. So I'm not able to really spend. What do you mean, Pamela? There's a class you went to count, so you can explain what you mean. No, I want him to be bending down, pointing to the camera. Okay, so as this is done, what I'm going to do is, I'm just looking, what one am I doing? Best thing for me to do is go to my gallery so I can just see all of the images that I generated. Yeah. So that one and that one, I actually quite like these two images. Yeah. So I'm going to download and I'm going to download. Yeah. Then I'm going to go to this one. So I am using a start and end frame. I want image 1 to become image 2. So give me prompt to animate. Okay, yeah, this is the image that I want. I want this one, yeah. So I want this. I'm going to go back to my gallery here as well. Cool. So it's given me the prompt that I'm going to use. So that one to that one. So I've got lots of things open. So this is it. So I'm going to upload that image, the start frame. Going to upload end frame. Then I'm going to put prompt and I'm going to do 10 seconds. Yeah, I'm going to do 10 seconds. So now I've got to, as I'm working that out, you can see what I mean. I'm even getting confused. Okay, cool. Because I've got to do something else as well. So I've got to show you guys. Do you know, I've done something really good for myself. Brilliant. I've done something smart. Okay. So I'm going to download this one and this one and do the exact same thing here. So I'm just going to copy that, put that in this one, because this is the Pixar one, yeah? So add the images. Just do that one first. And then do that 1 second. Then paste it in. Then from here, when I go to edit, go to start and end frame and do the exact same thing. What's the start frame there? The good thing is that was the start frame. So what I've got to do is upload this one. You can see 10 seconds, generate video. Okay, so you need promo. You need from the creator mode to be able to use this. If you're on the starter pack, you can't use this. Okay, so right now I've got video being generated, video being generated. Now, what I need to do as well, I need to actually create one more image that I'm going to use. One more image that I'm going to use. Okay, because I'm creating 20-second video. So I need to start frame and end frame. Let me just do this as I'm here. So keep in the same position because I just want it to turn it to a 16:9. So once it does that, then I've got the next frame. So literally, you can create a 20-second music trailer. There you go. There we go. We've got it. There we go. There we go. We have it now. Yeah. So let me explain this. Let me just stop sharing for a second and then explain what I've done and go through the steps. Yeah, can't be giving you a step-by-step prompt sheet because of the level of investment I've taken to create those prompts, right? A lot of that goes to people that have taken time to pay for my products. So for those that can sit here and follow it, then you can follow it. If you can't, then you need to make a bit of an investment so you can understand the prompt methodology that I create to help you do this very, very quickly. Okay. So what I have done is first you create your song. Yeah. And when I say first, you can create your song, create your images first, whichever one is easier. But you create your song. And when you create your song, the lyrics itself, and you turn it into a song, you're happy, you choose the one that you want. Then in that same chat, you then can also create the images because you want the images to reflect the style of the song. Now, when you're creating something for TikTok, for Instagram, it doesn't need to be long, right? You're not playing your entire song because what is the point of playing your entire song? I'm not going to go to Spotify. I can just watch it on your Instagram or TikTok. So you want a short 20, maybe max 40-second clip. And all you probably need, if you're doing a 20-second clip, is 3 images. If you're doing a 40-second clip, is about 5 images. How it is that you have a start frame and end frame. Yeah. Then what you're going to do is your end frame. That's the first 10-second clip. Then the end frame goes to the start frame, and you have a new end frame, so that essentially the video is seamless. Make sense? So you have a start frame and end frame for the first 10-second clip. Then when you do the second 10-second clip, you have your end frame move to the first start frame and the new end frame. No worries, Jackie. Thank you. My team will put in the course that you can take, right? Some of the people, Pamela, there's people in the chat that have taken my AI storytelling course, okay? Makes sense. Good. So the videos are done. So I'm going to show you the videos now. So this is a thing that you have to probably watch back a couple of times, right? For those that have taken my course, this would be easy for them. For those that haven't, then you're going to have to just watch it several times. But look, the reality is you sometimes got to make an investment to be able to make the money. It's not a massive investment you need to take. The course is 300 to 600 quid. You can take that and within a week or two be able to do this easily. That was a bit funny. We're going to use it just because it might look good with the music as well, dancing, right? So I'm going to download this video. Yeah. I'm going to download this video because we're doing 2 at the same time. Bear in mind, you just do 1 at a time. I'm doing 2 at the same time just to show you. I'm going to have to put it in a list for you, yeah, because I'm going to tell you the amount of things I download. What's the time? 22:45. Okay. Just trying to. There we go. Yeah. So this is 1 10-second clip. Okay. There's 1 10-second clip. Okay, just done. Yeah. Here he goes down. Okay, cool. So that's another 10-second clip, yeah? So download video. They're going to download video. And I'm going to put this, create another project and put that there. Yeah, this is crazy that I'm doing this, but I'm doing this for you guys so you can see how you can essentially create, whether it's Pixar, whether it's anime, whether it is photorealistic, okay? To me, I'm even getting confused, but we're going to do this. We're going to do this, okay? Cool. So I need to now create a second video to make it 20 seconds. Okay, so I know that I've got this, and let me go to my gallery. I think I've got the one for yeah, I've got the 3 images. So which one did we use? I think we used this one. I can't remember now. Oh gosh, which one did we use, guys? Let me check the video. Let me check the video because I can't remember. What happened to the microphone? It disappeared. But okay, cool. So it was that one. So this is the one that we're going to use. Yeah, this is the one that we're going to use for the 3rd image. So this is now going to be, to make it easier for myself, and put start and end frame. So that is going to be, what's the start end frame? How did it end? So that's the start frame. So what I do is I go back to the chat where it was and say, okay, now image 1 is now going to go into image 2. So that's now going to be image 1 when he's pointing. So I've got to find the point. And then the next image is that one. This one. Okay. Yeah. I would not try this at home doing like several things at the same time. I'm telling you, I'm confused. But I've done this so many times that it's straightforward. It's just because I'm trying, I'm sharing the screen, so I'm making sure. If I'm doing it myself, it's fine. I can be doing so I just say, don't try this at home, folks. So I'm just rushing. Where is it? Is it this one? Can't remember now. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah. Or is it this one? Okay, it's this one. So 10 seconds. Put the prompt in. Press generate video. Yeah. We're going to go back to my gallery. Let's not confuse ourselves now. Let's remove that so I'm not confused. I won't be confused. Okay, so we have created. Okay, the easiest thing to do, not to confuse myself, is to delete one. Okay, so go back to that. Which one did I choose? Keep them in the same position. That is the image that I'm choosing, right? So which was the first image? You said now I've got to go back to the thing to remember. So he starts off bending and he ends up like that. Okay, so he starts off bending and ends up like that. So that means I'm downloading this one. So I'll download that. Does it end like that? See, I can't remember, my gosh. Okay, like that. So that means, do not try this at home, folks. Yeah, you can see me, I'm even getting confused. So I'm going to edit. Don't do that. Now I've got to choose the bendy thing. I think that's the first one. Yeah, that's the first one. And then I think that's the last one. So now I've got to do the same thing with this one. I'm saying turn image 1 into image 2. So even though I'm going super fast, the point that I'm making is that I am trying to get the prompt right. If you feel that you can do the prompt yourself, I guarantee you can't. So it is really important to use this step because ChatGPT understands how to create good video prompts, right? Obviously, it's better with my prompt methodology, but you can still try and use ChatGPT's memory into that, okay? No, yes, you can use a PC. You just need a good memory space. It can be a little bit slow. That's one thing I would say. But so I'm using the M4, but I had an M1 and it was quite fine actually. It's just that, you know, when you begin to edit videos and stuff like that, you might see the difference. So start doing it. If you begin to see a problem, and like anything, you've got to decide, is it a worthy investment? Is it a worthy investment? Okay, so this is the second video of the Pixar. Now, bear in mind, I did not read the prompt to make sure it was doing what it needed to do. Okay, for the purposes of just being quick for the thing. So I probably would have re-prompted it to make it better. Okay, I would have re-prompted it to make it better, but for the purposes of this, it will still work. It will still work. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to import that video. The video is downloaded of the Pixar one, yeah? I'm going to import that video. So this is CapCut. You might use whether it may be Canva. Canva, I wouldn't say it's great for this, but if you wanted to use Canva, I wouldn't advise it. But you might use Premiere Pro. What do you call it? DaVinci. But CapCut, simple, affordable, and simple. So this is the full 20-second video. So you can see that it was seamless because we used the last end frame became the first frame. Yeah, so that's the first bit. That's the first bit. Yeah, you can create it on your phone as well. You can. Just obviously you got to spend more time focused. Maybe it's just me. I don't do these type of things on my phone, but people can do it and have done it, and I have done it. It's just, you know, it's just, to me, it's easier and bigger on the laptop. But if you ain't got a lot of storage, whether you use your phone, whether you use your laptop, you're gonna find issues. Okay, as this is generating, what we're gonna do now is the music. What we have to do to make it easier is that we got to split the music. We've got to split the vocals and the bass. I'm gonna show you. This is a free tool. This is a free tool. I'll put it in the chat later. I didn't give it to my admin, so I'll have to put it in the chat later. But this is a free tool that I'm using. Okay, so now I'm going to put the music and I'm going to separate the music. So I'm going to do the AI avatar because that one is ready, right? Because you want to separate the stems. You want to separate. This is not complicated. I know it might seem like it. I'm not a music person. I don't understand this bit. I just know that some of the lip sync tools, yeah, some of the lip sync tools pick up better without all of the bass. Yeah, without all of the bass. So it's done. Very quick, very simple. So we're going to just download all. Okay. So then we are going to go over the CapCut. Now we'll focus on one and then I'll do the other one. So you're literally going to have done twice so you can actually see how to do it. So I'm just looking for the music. Okay, bring in the music. All right, and you can see, press it in and press it in. All right, so I'm going to play it so you can hear it. Then if you put the backing track, if you mute it, you're going to hear this.
No camera, no excuses. Just
Yeah, without the what do you call it? The backing track, okay? Without the backing track. So what we're going to do to make this very straightforward, right? You want to make sure that you cut it at the same what do you call it, at the same edge, right? Just the vocals, not the backing track. So you should mute that, right? I'm going to trim that, okay? And then we are going to save. We're going to save this. I'm going to save this. So you might think, oh, but you've already got these clips, yeah? But what you've got to do, we want these clips to be together. So we're going to export these clips. But you have to export it, because some of these tools, you have to export it. There's a video, no audio, not at 4K, at 1080p, okay? Because they'll be too big. So I export it at 1080p, and I'm going to call it Pixar Live. What's the date today? The 8th. Okay? Pixar Live the 8th. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay. I did it with the music. So this is what I have to do. Mute everything, and I'm going to do it again. So don't make that mistake, yeah? Mute everything, and then export only the video. So I need to do Pixar Live video, the final. Okay? So export that, then it's going to export with no sound. You don't want it to have any sound. You see? No sound, okay? Then we're going to only export the vocals. Only export the vocals. So range, select that clip, and then export Pixar Live vocals. Audio, select audio. Okay. Okay, so we're with, everyone's with me? Everyone is with me, okay? Everyone is with me. Cool. Let's do bit by bit so I don't confuse myself. So let me go back to where we are. Yeah, we're here, we're good, we're good. I spoke too soon. What do you speak too soon? Pamela, you got the pump sheets already. You took the course. You've got all the pump sheets, Pamela. Okay, so now we're going to upload it for lip sync. My tool is not yet available for lip sync, but it will do. Yeah, we will be able to do lip sync. So now we are going to lip sync the tool. So let me continue sharing again. Yeah, so I'm going to upload the video. I've got a backup tool if it doesn't work, because sometimes these tools can be funny. That's why you have to have more than one tool. I have several tools because at one moment they like to be funny. They change their mind. They can be very variable. Any questions, put it in the chat. But I know some of you are watching, some of you are like, wow, this is possible. I hope I've not confused you. Even if I have, go back and watch it and see the steps. It's very simple steps. I'm just doing several things at one time. That's what makes it confusing. However, I'm showing you that this is not complicated. Once you understand the steps, so I'm now doing the music, okay? I'm now adding the music. Jana, if you can put my link for Kling. So people want to use this to do lip sync. There you go. So that's going to be generating, yeah? That's going to be generating. That's right now generating. That's right now generating. Let me go back to the photorealistic, because we now just have to wait for that one to be done. So let me go back to the photorealistic. This is the second one. Okay, he looks like a bit of like a look at he looks like a little bit of a road man on ends. Okay, let's swag out and that. So gonna download video. And some of these things are advanced, so I do appreciate that. So these are things that I will show in slower depth, right? I will show it in my membership where you will learn how to do this as quick as I do and just way to do it really. Okay, so let's put that together. Can be a little bit finicky. Come on, CapCut. Don't do me like that. Yes. So you just want to see. Yeah, you see that? That's what we're talking about. That is what we're talking about. So we're going to do the exact same thing. We are going to. I've done all the videos now. I've created the videos. Now I'm going to refresh this, and then we're going to upload the other tune, which is AI No Be Fad. AI No Be Fad. And we're going to separate the vocals with the backing track. Suzanne, if you can put my Kling prompt, so my Kling link. So for those that use that link, you'll get extra credits. I will also get extra credits. We thank you. Yeah, no, you don't. The prompts are the prompts. So the docket prompts are prompts. You can utilize the prompts however you need to use the prompts. So whether it's for a document, like whatever, there's a prompt. So the prompts that I've given you can create any image that you want. Right, you make the decision to follow a particular workflow to create a documentary, Pamela. That makes sense. So if you want to create a music video, the same prompt works. So I'm going to download it. Yeah, I'm going to download this and do the same thing. I'm going to upload. Yeah, so add. Make sure I cut it where I need to cut it. So make sure it's right at the edge. Yeah. Then what I'm going to do is, this is the vocals. So you can hear it here as well. Then if you mute that. No delay, no fear. Okay. So I want only this song. So I'm going to just download, I'm going to export it. I'm going to just do live photo realistic song audio, just so I can see it. It's late. Make sure that I can see I've got that. Okay. Then mute everything. And then I'm going to make sure I export this. 1080p, yep. Black man bending live photo. Cool. Well done for those that are watching and are doing this, yeah? Okay, so where are we? I'm going to open up another thing, Magic here. And that's what I do, right? Now, majority of you are going to do this one at a time, which is what I recommend, until you're able to do it and you can then do it multiple times, right? But just so that we can see it, I can show you I'm doing two things at the same time. Just waiting for the site to load so I can do the photorealistic one. And once they are done, this is it. Yeah. Oh, and I'm going to we'll just watch the whole video and I'll do the final edits. And obviously I will post it sometime this week or next week. And then you can see literally what I've done. Right. Because obviously you've got to do the finishing touches. Yeah, so I'm uploading the video that I've taken from CapCut. I've had to reduce the size because it wouldn't take it. So got to do 1080p. It won't able to take it as 4K. Yeah, and then I'm gonna upload the vocals. Yeah, I did so fast. I hope I did the vocals. I hope it was the vocals. Yeah, it was the vocals. Because I'm operating at such a fast speed. This is where you yourself can get confused. All right. I've got a backup site if this doesn't work, but you can see somebody, it takes a bit of time, these tools. Okay. I don't know why there's 2 characters. I'm not understanding the scene of 2 characters. So it might do a bit of a mess up. I can already see that it might mess me up, right? So I've got a backup tool. I've got a backup tool. So this is what you got to do. This is when people ask me, again, this is advanced. This is what I say. I have a backup tool. I do not rely on one, because you can see that I can already see that was messing me up. I don't know why it was generating it as 2 characters for whatever reason. Maybe because one was bending up. I don't know. So I have to use a backup tool to lip sync. The only issue, it takes a little bit longer. It takes a little bit longer. So as we're waiting, answering questions, because it can take a little bit longer than the other tool that I use. So pick a voice. What is the voice? See the audios. Trying to look, where's the voice? Okay, this one, live photorealistic song. You see the amount of stuff that I do in a day, so I'm just a bit like, rah. So we'll see, 20 to 30 minutes. That's the only issue. It's good, it will come out really, really good. Let's see if it will not mess up. I'm not sure why it's doing character 1, character 2. If it doesn't, then we may not be able to see the photorealistic one today, just because I don't think we can do 20 minutes waiting, but you will see the finished product. So definitely hit the bell if you are not hit the bell if you are not subscribed on YouTube and also on LinkedIn, so you can know whenever I upload. Feel like a YouTuber whenever I upload. So you can see this video, because we may not be able to see the finished product of the photorealistic one. You see, it takes a little bit of a while. So I'm wondering if we wait for that, let's see the one that's done. Is it done? So this is done. You ready? Are we ready to see it? Are we ready? So then what you do is not fully done yet. You'll download it. Okay. Then we're gonna go to then what we're gonna do is this. Yeah. So what we have to do, this is the vocals. Delete the vocals, delete that vocals there. All right. You can delete the videos, these 2 there. Upload. Where is it? Upload the video we just put in. And then now with the vocals is embedded in the video, so you can delete the one that we took. And then now when we play it together with the backing, so by itself, it sounds like this. Then together. No camera, no excuses. Just my avatar, just my voice. Message delivered.
You ready? Let's go. I got my hair on. Yeah.
There we go. There we go. I don't think still doing character 1, character 2, so that one's not going to work. And this is still operating, so that won't be ready. But exactly the same thing that you saw. Let me stop sharing. Exactly the same thing that you saw is what you do. So it was in less than an hour because I started producing 15-20 minutes in. I don't know. I know exactly when I started doing this, guys. The first 10-15 minutes I was talking. So you see, I did 2. Now you're not going to be like me, yeah? The gift of ADHD. However, I was able to create more or less, because it's more or less done. All I got to do, if I want to make it 9x16, just do some things. I don't need to do too much. It's just basically done. You could put some effects if you want to. It's my music. I can literally post it on socials right now. It is ready. It is done. It is ready and it is done. Okay. The XI minus is in the chat for those that need to get the free separator of the music, right? Soft Exit Labs is for professionals and creators and entrepreneurs in the early stage who want to make an AI income stream within 30 days. Yeah, it's not about dallying around, taking time, playing with too many tools. It's about knowing the specific tools to make AI income, whether it's animation, whether it's creating websites, whether it is creating AI music, because AI animation is a big thing. Create music, you can create videos, you can create so many different things. Give me questions, because you got me for a few more minutes. Give me questions, because I know I went super duper fast. But it's important to recognize that this now is a $1 billion business. This is a new industry. AI music is probably no more than a year old, first and foremost, no more than a year old. But the AI, generative AI, this type of AI filmmaking is not that old. So you want to get in early. I'm telling you, if you do not get this in within the next year, you're just going to be left. Find the next AI thing to get on, being truthful. Unless you come in a big way, if you don't start between now and the next 12 months, just say bye-bye to AI filmmaking and do something else. Because those like myself and others who are coming in early as creators, re-establishing themselves in the market, right? I'm not AI filmmaker. I create AI films to promote my business. That's what I do. Right? Some of you want to become AI filmmakers, then you need to start now. Some of you want to use AI to create your ads for your videos, because why? Do you know how expensive it is? If you see right now, I'm in the studio. This cost over 10-15K to create the studio. If you people want to hire out the studio, people do hire out the studio, it costs hundreds of pounds just to do 2 or 3 hours of videos. You got to get made up, you got to come, you got to do your script, you got to record videos for your ads. Because I've done all of that. I've done ads that's made me millions. I have done all of that, and I had to come up and create the ads. Right now I'm creating ads now. Some of them I'm still doing face-to-face, because some of them it's really good to show up. But some of them I'm going to be all AI. Saves me money and time. So this is a skill that you will have for life, because AI is not going anywhere. It's just getting more advanced. AI is the worst it can ever be right now. And look how good AI is. You're able to create AI music and AI model and AI music artist and potentially get signed, right? Like Xania Monet, and make passive income just on people playing and downloading your music on Spotify. And you ain't got to be an artist, because me, I'm not an artist. I wish I could sing. I ain't got the singing voice. Thank you, Talifa. Thank you, Irvin. Questions. Let me know. Let me know. So join. No, you're taking the mic. Yeah. Put your questions in the chat. I can't wait to see you, those that are ready to no longer dilly and dally and really start making money. Start making money. I already have some of our students making money already. They have gained some, they have started to make money already with their animation, doing animation for others, putting yourself out there. There are people wanting and needing your talent and skill that you're developing with AI. They're all free. Suno is free, but you will not be able to commercialize your music if you don't pay. That's just how it is in business, right? So you can use their tool for free, but you can't, other than share with friends and family, you can't do much with it. So yeah, use it for free, play around with it, and if you want to take it seriously, then make payment. Only use it if you're going to take it seriously. If you're not going to create an AI music artist and actually use it to make money from it, there is no point paying for Suno. Right, this only works if you make some sort of investment. If you want to do everything free, do not believe the hype when they say do everything for free. Free creates poor quality, and if you use free will take much longer. So where this took an hour, you'll be doing it for 2-3 hours, and that's not worth your time. So 40-50 quid, ChatGPT is 20 quid, right? I say $20 to $20. Suno is about the same amount. CapCut's the same amount, 60. The other tool is free. Okay, if you do True Tones, let's say 20 quid. So 2, 4, 6. Okay, for £80, you can begin to create multiple songs, images, videos. That's it, 80 quid. 80 quid is not a lot. I do recognize it's relative, but in this day and age, to make the potential money you can make from music, AI music, £80 is not a lot. You spend that on a night out. And remember, you're using these tools for many things. You can use Suno for backing track for different things. I use Suno for all the music you hear me produce, all of my videos, all Suno. So yeah. So if you're looking at it for free, yeah, you don't use this. You cannot use Suno for free to commercialize. You can use it for free to create music you share with friends and family. Okay. Okay, so if I don't have any questions, all right, I'll give a few more minutes. If I don't have any questions, and I'm going to get off. I don't believe the one that I've created is ready yet, the other one. So we're going to have to wait for that. You have to watch that when I put it on LinkedIn. If I don't have any questions, then next week's live is, so guys, get ready. Jana, drop the newsletter. If you're not on my newsletter, please join. Oh, yeah, Talifa, I sent you an email, by the way. Talifa, sent you an email. I think hopefully you've seen it. I responded back to your email. Let me know if you've seen it. In November, on the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th of November, I'm having a Build Your AI Bootcamp. Okay? Build Your AI Bootcamp. It's a free challenge for 3 days. Build your AI Bootcamp. Yeah, it will be 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. is the VIP, which is paid. Then 10 p.m. to 11:30, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is going to be Build Your AI. Right, we're going to master content, master website, and master an AI assistant. Okay, so please stay tuned for that. I think from next week we'll start, promoting it so that we can have an amazing 3 days. We're going to all be entering in to 2026 mastering AI. Yeah. So everything's in there. All the links are in there. If you want to book a call with me, please do. But please ensure that, if you're booking a call with me, as you complete the application, read through the application so we can see if this is a good fit for yourself, right? Because I want to work with people who are ready to scale their business, okay? Who are ready to scale their business. They understand that AI, they don't use AI, their business will not move forward. Cool. Okay, I haven't got any questions in the chat, which is good. So next week, I'm going to be doing a True Tones dedicated live just to go through True Tones, okay? Because we haven't done tutorials. I've been so busy in the last couple of weeks, but we're going to start doing tutorials and to really make sure that people understand how to use this amazing and powerful tool. Like, I never thought I could do this, and I have done this, right? This all started sometime mid-July, and we were able to create this within a month, and now we're adding 3D Pixar. So this is going to cater to all of your AI filmmaking, whether it's creating your book, your magazine, every asset you can think of. We need images, we need videos. This is what it's for, right? For the global majority. And we're also going to add audio to it and lip sync to it. So stay tuned. So next week I'm going to do a whole tutorial. So if you're already using the tool, interested in the tool, please come to that so you can essentially see how and understand how to use this tool really, more effectively for your creative needs. Okay, so I'm looking forward to that next week. Fabulous. Thank you guys so much. Those that are catching the replay, right? The good thing about this is they're up. Yeah, this video will be on YouTube and it will also be on LinkedIn. You can just rewatch it again. So you can, once I end this live, it will be on replay automatically. Yeah. So a lot of people, probably most people catch the replay, right? For the 22 of you that are on LinkedIn that stayed on, you are amazing. I am so grateful for you all. I'm hoping that some of you are literally have your laptops open and are following. You have your laptops open and are following. That's what I'm hoping for you. This live. Oh, sorry. I'm just checking the YouTube. So you have the laptop open and are following. For those that are on YouTube, please subscribe. Let us get to 1,000 subscribers, as they say. Okay, I'm so excited. Thank you so much. It was a challenge for me to do. I was like, oh my gosh, okay. Before I go, those that need to go, just jump off. That's fine. But basically, the video is done. So I'm going to just put it in CapCut. I think I was probably just trying to store so we could actually see the video, to be fair. So make it easier for myself. Take off the vocals here. Okay, yeah, take off the vocals there. Delete this. Put it in. Oh, I just realized something. I need to take off this vocals too. Let me undo. It's this that I'm deleting. And then I'm deleting this. And then I'm going to add this. Okay, let's hear it without the backing track so we can just hear it.
Hey, we the life. No delay, no fear, no lie. Hey, I know be fat, future day now. We go scale, we dey flex, we dey bow. Hey, I know be fat, it's no.
Okay, let's listen to everything together.
Hey, we the life. No.
Hold on, did I make sure it's all okay, cool.
Hey, we the life. No delay, no fear, no lie. Hey, I know be fat, future day now. We go scale, we dey flex, we dey bow. Hey, I know be fat, so where we.
It just gets good as we are starting, right? So really, I would do a 40-second would have been too long. I would actually do probably a 40-second because the outro, the intro, yeah, is basically a whole 20 seconds. So you don't even get the feel of the song. You don't even get the feel of the song. So I probably, like I did before, the video that I put out today was 40 seconds. So I might do an additional 20 seconds actually. So that means another 3 images, for each of them, so we can actually taste the song. But that'll be done tomorrow or whenever I do that. So so we can complete the full song. But that's the song. That's it. That is how you do it, right? You ain't got to do the whole song. You do a bit of a trailer, get people liking it on Instagram, TikTok, on YouTube Shorts, on YouTube, on all of the platforms, and obviously promote it on Spotify, Apple Music. People begin to download it and you promote it like you're an artist. And bearing in mind, you ain't got to pay for studio costs, production costs, mixing costs, tour costs, all online. So what that means, the profit, 100% you. Now, if you get a manager, then that's maybe what you do. But that lady, what's her name, Tabitha, is made £3 million. $3 million, sorry, $3 million of music that doesn't exist. of a person that doesn't exist. Drops mic. I'm going to drop my lip gloss. So that is how you create an AI music costing $3 million, right? I can do it. You can do it, right? I just chose not to focus on it. I know if I have focused on that, right, I will be making bank because my tunes are banging. I make some boom tunes. Yeah, I make some boom. People ask me, "Can you put your music on Spotify?" I'm just like, look. That ain't my ministry, innit? That's not my ministry, but it could be your ministry. Okay, guys. So, this is what? How long have we been? How long? An hour and 25 minutes. That's a time that I've given you. Oh my god. Okay. Well, those that catch the replay, but those that will watch the replay back, yeah, really think it through. It's not too difficult. Start with your prompt for your lyrics and your music. You get your lyrics and your music, then you start with your image, right? That's probably the easiest thing. You get a few images, probably like 3 or 4, but if you're doing 40 seconds, it will be 5 images, okay, of different positions so that you can do a start and end through. You don't have to do it like that. But if you want it to be really seamless, that's what you should do, okay? Then you separate the vocals and the backing track, okay? You can easily do that. You can do that with the tool that I've given you. Then on CapCut, you make sure you save it, blah, 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 you export it, you put it in Kling, you put the vocals and the video, put it together, bish, bash, bush, there you're done. You make the final edits, right? Okay. Now, some of you are like, oh crap, I can't use CapCut, I can't do that. Then if you can't do that, then join AI Storytelling Lab, where you will learn how to create an AI film. Now, it's not specifically about AI music, but if you learn how to create an AI film, the tools, the tips that you have seen me show you, you'll learn it there. Tell you, a year ago, I could not edit on CapCut. I couldn't do anything I'm saying. So don't think that I've got a background in this. I do not have a background in editing at all. But because I taught myself editing, I'm able to edit anything. I can edit a music video. I can edit a movie. I can edit like whatever. So once you learn the skill, you can apply it in different ways. Okay? No worries, Tamika. I'm glad. Thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'll see you next week, same time, to talk about True Tone. So look, play with it, use it. You get 5 free credits if you sign up today. And if you sign up today, you can start using it and creating images. Can't create videos for free, but definitely join the extra package so you can start playing with it and start putting it to good use. Take care. Goodbye.